I'm back with another gaming review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Nintendo Wii U Pro Controller. Now this controller is a love-hate thing within the Nintendo community. I hear people that say they love the controller and people that hate the controller. But what is my opinion on the controller itself? Let's find out. The look of the Pro Controller is very similar to the Xbox 360 controller, but a bit wider. The analog sticks are on the top corners with the home, plus, and minus buttons right next to them. Right below those buttons are the D-pad, the A, B, X, and Y buttons, and the power button. Below those, you have the 4 squares to go and represent the controller number you were playing as. On the top of the analog sticks, you have the charging port, the bumpers, and the triggers. On the back of the controller, there are screws to go and have the controller stay together, and of course the sync button to go and sync it to your Wii U. The look of the controller is overall pretty bad. With the analog sticks on the top right corner, it looks pretty weird and awkward. But then again, the Wii U gamepad will look pretty awkward as well, but it's actually pretty comfortable once you play with it. So until you have your hands on this controller, you won't know. So as of looks right now, it could have had a better first impression. The controller has a nice glossy finish on the front and a matte finish on the back. With the D-pad and the 4-phase buttons, it feels like an SNES controller. It feels great when playing games like New Super Mario Bros. U. When playing games that use the analog sticks, I hear that Black Ops 2 and Monster Hunter feel pretty good when using this controller. But since my Wii U library is very small like most people, I only tried it out with Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, and with this controller, it's a lot better than the gamepad in my opinion. So the overall feel of the controller is actually pretty good. When playing games like New Super Mario Bros. U and Sonic Racing Transformed, it feels overall a good experience. And the fact that the controller is very light compared to the Xbox 360 controller, your experience might be affected a bit. The battery for this controller is internal just like the PS3, meaning you'll save yourself some money by not buying any batteries. The battery life for this controller, when fully charged, could have up to 80 hours or so. And when you are taking this out of the box, it's only halfway charged. So still, I mean, you still have like 40 hours of gameplay or so that's pretty good. And the cable you needed to go and charge this controller is very standard. The wire they use to go and charge the Wii U Pro Controller is also found within various Android phones and the PS3 controllers. There are some downsides to this controller, like always having the Wii U gamepad on, and the fact that not many developers are taking advantage of this controller right now, but I think in the future there will be more support for this controller. The triggers on the back aren't analog like other controllers on the market, so that's a downer, and the fact that the headset port is not on this controller itself, but instead you have to go and use the Wii U gamepad to go and talk to other people, and that might be a downer for some people. So with everything I've said within this video, is this controller worth $50 at retail? Well, in my opinion, no. I got this controller at my local Best Buy because it was the deal of the day at the time for only $25. And if you could go and get this controller for $30 or less, I highly recommend it. Now, if you have to go and get this controller used, just use a standard USB cable to go and charge this thing. They're everywhere, so yeah. Also, even though that there are not much support for the controller right now and the triggers are not analog, I feel that the lightweight, the overall feel of the controller, the long battery life, all that stuff really do make it up for it. So overall, pick up this controller if you could go and get it for cheap. It'll definitely improve your gaming experience for some games. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button and drop a like to ensure your support. I will have new videos out every Saturday, so be sure to go and check back then. Also, I have a Facebook and Twitter, and those links will be down below in the description for frequent updates on my future videos. Also, I have a Let's Play channel. I'm currently doing Sly 2 Band of Thieves. That is a PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 stealth platformer, so if you guys want, check that out. I'll also have that link in the description. Also, check out my playlist of game reviews. I will have an annotation somewhere, and basically that's where I put all of my gaming reviews there. So if you guys want more me reviewing stuff, that playlist should do some justice. So I think that is about it. So thank you guys for watching this video again, and I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.